Hello and welcome back to John R. Prospecting. Today we are going to do Spire Prospecting's 2 bags of Paydirt. This is Matt's Red Sea Gold Paydirt bag, and this is his Spire Prospecting's Paydirt bag. So bag number 1 is Matt's Red Sea Gold Paydirt. He made this to be more of a challenge bag. There's going to be a lot of garnet sands mixed with unsearched gravels from the Lead Hills in southwest Scotland. There's going to be big range of garnets from 10 mesh all the way up to 10 grams. Natural garnets. Very cool. Also, there's loads of magnetite, so please take your time panning. So that's going to be interesting to go through. More of a challenge bag. And bag number 2 is the Tantrum Unsearched Gravels. This bag is made up from gravels that he collected and he just dried to make the Paydirt. And then he's added some extra beach sands to make more of a challenge. And that's that. So as you can tell, there's some turquoise. There's some turquoise in here. And there's probably some other goodies in here. So, looks like an amethyst over there. So we're going to take our time and we're going to go through these. It's been a while since I've had these. I've had these for a couple of years, since 2023. There's 1 gram of gold in each bag. So we're going to start with bag number 1. I told him 2 years ago that I would make a video on it. We're going to start with this one first. And he wrote, "Heavy Pans, brother." There you go. I'll have to take this sticker off and put it in. Well, we'll do that when we're ready to put the sticker somewhere. Well, the good thing is there's not a lot of gravels in here, so that's good. Oh, there's a garnet. Wow. Oh, wow. Tell it's some dirty stuff. Oh, yeah. Look at all those garnets in there. That is one humongous garnet. Check that out. And I think this is another one. Yeah, look at that. That's another garnet. That's huge. Holy cow. You can see all the smaller garnets. I see a piece of gold right there. Very cool. So I'm going to start classifying this. We're going to get out the bigger material, if there's any, which I don't really see, but there's some bigger stuff in here. And we'll get out some of the garnets. Looks like slate almost. Very cool. So I think that's what we're going to do first with this bag. So in fact, I'm going to go get all this stuff out. I'm going to get the garnets and classified and all that good stuff, and we'll be back. Alright, so let me show you the material here. We did get all those garnets out. Quite a bit actually. Some bigger ones, smaller ones. Nice little mixture of it. Wasn't too bad. I was able to pick each and every one of them up with my fingers. Didn't even have to use tweezers. But check out that big one, man. Holy cow. Look at this one here. And they got some weight. They're definitely heavy. I think those are my biggest garnets. So let me show you the -10 material. Here's the -10 material. There is gold in here all over. Every time I move it up and shake it, I always see gold. There's gold there. That's a nice bigger piece. Nice flake. Gold there, there. Gold everywhere in here. So a lot of garnet sands in there as well. And here's the rest of the +10 material. That was the -10. This is the +10. Not much in here, so you can see that very thin line. And yes, there is 3 awesome pieces of gold in here. 3 nice big pickers. So, very cool. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. There's the pickers. Very cool looking. Like the way these look. Very neat. We'll throw those back in. That's a nice heavy one. Very cool. We're gonna pan the small material first. The minus 10. Oh yeah, a lot of magnetics in there. Yeah, lots of magnetics. We'll leave that in there. Stir it back up. So I'm gonna go get my panning station all ready, and we'll be right back so we can pan that out. All right, we got our panning station all ready. We're gonna start panning out the minus 10 material. Now I'm only gonna pour in a little bit because I don't know how hard it's gonna be, and I'm probably actually not even gonna show that much panning because I don't want this video for both these bags to be way too long. I'm just trying to make a nice quick little video here, but we'll go through this one together and we'll see how it is. And I still might even fast forward through some of it or cut some of it out. And again, I don't want it to be that long of a video.
So.
It's all the garnet sands on the bottom. I'm gonna back pan this and see if there's any gold in it. I didn't see any, but I know there's gold in this bag. This is all garnet sands. Yeah, there's gold. There you go, there's the gold. We got 1, 2, and 3 pieces. So I'm gonna find a snuffer bottle here and we're gonna snuff that gold up in the snuffer bottle. And then I'm gonna go pan out some more material and we'll come back and show you guys what we pan out. So we'll be right back. All right, so we got all the minus 10 material all panned out. Now we're gonna pan out the plus 10 material. Yeah, this stuff was pretty tough. There was a lot of magnetics in it. A ton, and I mean a ton of garnet sands. I mean, it was probably 90% garnet sands, so it's pretty tough stuff. We just got this little bit of material to go, and then we're gonna do the other bag here. Yeah, it looks like there was just those 3 pieces. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Some awesome looking gold there. Very cool. We'll zoom you guys back out. And we're going to suck it up in the snuffer bottle. That one in the middle one might not go up the snuffer bottle. Oh, we got it. All right. So that's the first bag. I'm going to go clean all this up, and we're going to get a tub, and we're going to start classifying that second bag. So we'll be right back. All right, we got that tub all cleaned up, and now we're going to open up this bag and check out the material. Yeah, looks like there's going to be quite a bit of gems in here. So we are going to get those out. that goes with that one. And then we'll get the other stuff out. There's a big coin in here too. Not too sure what this is, but check that out. It's a Britain, I don't know, 1 penny. It's a 1908. Holy cow. That is old. $1 penny from 1908. Wow. That thing is old. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Very cool. Alright, so there's the material. Looks like there's some, I don't know what that is, glass or something in there. I don't know. But there's a lot of gems in here. Turquoise. There's, oh, I can't think of that name. It might be jade. Some quartz crystals in there. A whole bunch of other goodies. So I'm going to go classify this and get all the gems out. And we'll be back to show you guys the material. Alright, we are back. Let me show you guys the -10 material. There's the -10 material. We'll check it for magnetics as well. Oh yeah, there's going to be a nice amount of magnetics in there. Oh yeah. And let me show you guys the +10 material. There's the +10 material. Let me show you the gold that I found in this material. All right, check that out. We got a piece of gold with quartz. We got a little specimen there. We got a nice big old nugget there. And some awesome looking pickers. Quite a bit. 6 awesome pickers. And then a nugget. And then a nice piece with quartz. I will have some pictures at the end of the video of all the gold. So check that out. Put those back in here. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna mix that back up. We're gonna pan the -10 material first. Let me go get my panning station all ready. We're gonna come back and we're gonna start panning that out. We'll be right back. All right, so I just actually panned all of the material. Let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. So that's just the -10 gold there. We have a whole bunch in the +10. Let me zoom you guys out. So I just wanted to show you guys that I panned all the material. There's nothing in my snuffer bottle. It's clean, it's brand new. I just put water in it, and we're going to suck this gold up in the snuffer bottle. Now I got to make sure I got all the gold, which it looks like we did. So I'm actually going to go through this material one more time, and we're going to pan out the +10 material, and we'll come back and show you guys what we got. All right, so we got all the +10 material all panned out. Let me show you what we got. All right, we just lost it, didn't we? All right, let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. We got 7 pieces of gold with that one specimen. Very cool looking specie. I think that might be silver up here. We're not too sure, but we're going to keep it anyway. But Very cool looking stuff. Again, that nugget right here. Very cool looking. Makes a nice little noise. Alright, let me zoom you guys back out. Alright, and we're going to suck this gold up in the snuffer bottle. I highly doubt that one and the other nugget will go up the snuffer bottle. Alright, yep, so we're just going to take those two and we're going to throw them in the snuffer bottle because they will not fit. I already know it. So there's the nugget and there's the specie. Alright, that goes in front of the second bag. And I believe that is it. Yep. Alright, so let me go clean all this up. We're going to come back and we'll do the snuffer dump. And then we'll show you guys what we got. And we'll go from there. So we'll be right back. Alright, so this is all the gold from bag number 1. This was the first bag we got. Let me zoom you guys in. There you go. Check out that awesome pile of gold. Lots of chunky gold, and there's still a ton of fine gold down in here. Nice big old pickers. Very cool. Awesome looking stuff. Alright. Let me zoom you guys back out. And I'm going to get this on one of my metal cups here so I could start getting this to dry. I'm going to go ahead and get the second one ready and we'll be right back. Alright, so this is the gold from the second bag. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. We got that nice little specie right there. That big old nugget. The two pieces of, I'm assuming, silver. Some nice little pickers here. Very cool. Alright, and don't forget, we'll have pictures of the gold at the end of the video. Alright, so I'm going to go do the same. I'm going to go put the gold in one of these so it could start drying. And we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We got all that gold dried up. Check it out. There's the gold on the first bag we panned. Very cool. And here's the gold from the second bag we panned with that nice little specimen in there with that quartz. And I will have pictures at the end of the video of the gold. There's that specie with the gold. Probably didn't even come out clear, but there it is. All right. Here's those garnets we got with the first bag we panned. Got this nice big one. It's probably about an inch at least. This one's probably about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 to 1/2 inch around. And there's a lot of mixed size polished garnets in there. Very cool. In the second bag, we got a little token, it looks like. I think both sides say the same thing. Then we got a 1 penny, which might be $1 or something over there. But that is a 1 penny from 1908. Very old. And we got a whole bunch of mixed gemstones in here. We even got some Herkimer diamonds. I believe these are my first Herkimer diamonds. Let me get them out. Show you guys. There you go. There's the Herkimer diamonds. This one's really nice. It's really got nice clarity in it. I mean, you could see right through that thing. Like, perfect, right? You can see right through it, perfectly clear. This one, I don't think not so much, but yeah, it's a little cloudy on the inside, but not too bad. Very cool. Never seen them before. Nice and shiny. Very cool. There's just a whole bunch. There's quartz, there's turquoise, there's peridot, there's more garnets in here. There's a ton of stuff. So then there's, I believe that is, oh, I can't think of the name of it. Emerald. So, very cool. So we're going to weigh up the gold right now and see what we got. All right, let's bring you guys in so you guys could see it. We're going to weigh this one first. All right, there you go. I think we're just going to go ahead and weigh it up. So we got it zeroed out. All right, let me go make sure there's nothing in this. Hang on here. I just want to get the brush because some of it did look like it's got stuck. So, and yeah, there's definitely gold in there. Not too sure if it's going to move the scale or not. But you never know. Alright, let's see here. So we got 1.095. Very cool. Thumbs up. We got the 1 gram. Very cool. I'm just going to leave the gold on that for right now. And on this one, I want to weigh up that big nugget in here. All right, so this is that big piece, that picker, which is 0.525 grams. That's awesome. That's over half gram. And that specimen, it weighs 0.190 grams. All right. So now we're going to weigh all the gold together. There you go. And now I'm going to make sure there's no more gold in here. I'm going to use the brush and get it all out, because you never know, there could be some more gold in here. All right. There you go. So the final weight on that one is 1.315 grams. Very cool. So now we're going to go ahead and combine them. This way we know the weight of both bags. There you go. 2.410 grams. All right. There we go. Let me zoom you guys back. All right. right, so 2.410 grams. Very cool. That is awesome. And, all right, so now we're going to put that in the gold case here. I got to write down, all right, this is what we wrote down. Number 30, Matthew Lopez, Spire Prospecting, 2.415 grams. Very cool. So now we're going to take the 30th jar and we're going to put this gold in there. Very cool. All right, so there's the gold. Very cool. All right. Awesome. Thank you again, Matthew Lopez. I will have a link below in the description. Please check out his channel. I actually like going through the 2 bags. It wasn't too bad. The first bag was a little tough. Actually, this one, number 1, that was the one that was harder. Number 2 wasn't as hard, but it was still kind of hard. So, wasn't too bad. Awesome experience going through it. If you haven't already, please check out my Patreon page. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching.